Hello people, today we are going to talk about 10 pandemics that have affected the world. At number 10, Antonine Plague. Antonine Plague happened in 165 AD. Deaths caused by it is estimated at shocking 5 million. That's a scary number. It affected mainly Asia, Egypt, Greece and Italy. I think Italy has a bad luck attached to it. This disease was brought by soldiers to Rome while coming back from Mesopotamia. Soldiers never imagined that they were bringing one of the scariest diseases Italy has ever seen. Number 9. Plague of Justinian. This pandemic killed half of Europe. Can you imagine half of Europe being killed by single disease? It happened for year 541 and 542. It was caused by bubonic plague, which was another deadly disease which largely affected mediterrian cities, killing 25 million people. This deadly disease lasted a whole year long, claiming lives of half the Europe. At its peak, it was killing 5,000 people per day. That is equal to Molson Canadian Amphitheatre full capacity killed in one day. Number 8. The Black Death. This pandemic mainly affected Europe, Africa and Asia continent. The death toll estimated is whopping 75 million to 200 million people. I got goosebumps knowing this massive number. It lasted for 7 long years, from 1346 to 1353. It was thought to be originated in Asia. This disease was spread to different continents via insects living on the rats. 3 continents were massively affected and around 15 to 20% population of each continent were suffering from this pandemic. Number 7. Third Cholera Pandemic. It was considered most deadly of all the 7 cholera pandemics. It lasted from 1852 to 1860. That was 8 years long. It originated from Asia and then it was spread to Europe, North America and Africa. One British physician working in poor areas of London tracked and found out the transmission of disease happened due to contaminated water. The third wave of cholera pandemic claimed 1 million lives all around the world. Number 6. Flu pandemic. It is also known as influenza. Recent discoveries found out it was caused due to influenza A virus subtype H3N8. That's a long name. The first 3 cases were observed in 3 different locations. One in Turkestan, second in Athabasca in Canada, and third in Greenland. And the cases were found out in May 1889. It was considered first true epidemic in the era of bacteriology. That's a strange word. Flu pandemic claimed 1 million lives around the globe. Number 5. Sixth Cholera Pandemic. This disease killed 8,100 people in India before spreading to Middle East, North Africa, Eastern Europe and Russia. It was source of last American outbreak of cholera. Sixth cholera pandemic lasted from 1910 and 1911. It caused more than 1 million deaths around the globe. Number 4. Flu pandemic. Again? Yes, influenza was back in year 1918, infecting 1/3 of the world population and it killed between 20 to 50 million people. 500 million people were infected in 1918 and mortality rate was estimated between 10 to 20%. What's shocking is that around 25 million people were dead in first 5 months. This time not only weak immune people were killed but healthy adults were also killed during this second wave. Number 3. Asian flu. Asian flu was caused by influenza A virus subtype H2N2. It was originated in China in 1956 and lasted 2 years long. Asian flu mainly affected China, Singapore, Hong Kong, and United States. World Health Organization declared that 2 million deaths happened due to the Asian flu. Number 2. HIV/AIDS pandemic. AIDS was first identified in Democratic Republic of Congo in year 1976. It has caused more than 36 million deaths around the world. Currently, there are 31 to 35 million people living with HIV. 5% population of sub-Saharan Africa is infected, that is around 21 million people. Between 2005 and 2012, deaths from HIV has dropped from 2.2 million to 1.6 million. Number 1. Coronavirus. This pandemic is originated in Wuhan city of China in December 2019. The virus is very deadly because it spreaded worldwide within months. 5 most affected countries are USA, Italy, France, Germany, and United Kingdom. Till today, there are around 3 million cases of coronavirus and 200,000 people are dead already. The mortality rate is around 20% at this time. But the good news is that out of 1 million cases that are closed, 81% are fully recovered. So people, this is it for our first video. If you like the video, please like the video, share the video with others to share this useful information, and don't forget to comment on our video.